Today is definitely the most busiest I've ever seen a rope drop, but I'm glad we did it because we beat the lines. It's that time again where we try to be one of the very first inside the Disney parks and ride as many rides as we can before they're not walk-ons anymore. Today is Hollywood Studios. Welcome back to your daily dose of Disney, everybody. We're actually walking on over from the boardwalk because my buddy was staying at the boardwalk, so I'm like, hey, let's check you in the morning and let me go walk on over and be one of the first inside Hollywood Studios today. This is probably literally the best way to rope drop if you're staying at one of the Epcot resorts. Just walk on over and you'll be one of the first in line for rope drop at 8:06. It's 7:26 in the morning. Let's go. Let's go have some fun. Let's get on as many rides today. The walk on over's only about 5 to 10 minutes, depends on how fast you walk. Disney speed, 5 minutes. Regular speed, 10 minutes. This actually isn't a long line at all. And at 7:45, we are moving closer to Hollywood Studios. Gonna go to temperature check, and the next wait will begin. See, now what's gonna happen here is everyone's gonna be sent this way, and then once this side actually gets full, they're gonna go to this checkpoint over here. So theoretically, you could actually sit by the Skyliner to wait until they actually open up the other side to be first in that line, because we're like the 15th. But if you wanted to, you can wait all the way back there and then be the first on the other side that they open up. Once they begin moving you, there's actually gonna be 3 total lines. I actually kind of just messed up here. I thought this was gonna be part of that line, but it's not. It's gonna be part of right on over here. And they kind of are there to help you, but it's kind of free for all after they start moving you. We'll have fun. Hello. Welcome. And 8:10 in the morning, we are letting into Hollywood Studios. I feel like a bull just sitting there in the morning, getting ready to get out of a cage. Morning. Thank you. What makes rope drop extremely difficult here at Hollywood Studios is that everybody ropes drop Hollywood Studios, but we are definitely one of the first in here. This is obviously how you beat the crowds. I'm gonna be rushing here and try to get on each and every single ride as fast as possible. We're gonna do a different strategy today. We're gonna go down to Rock and Tower, then we're gonna see what the lines are and the situation is after. But again, quick. The sense of urgency, that is what's going on right here. We are one of the first, thankfully, in Hollywood Studios though. Worked out. We're gonna take a right to Tower of Terror, and just let you know too, some of the rides might not be operating in the morning because they might have a late open. Keep that in mind as well. The reason for a late open could be some maintenance issues, could be something wrong with the checklist. Rare, but sometimes it does happen. Also to know too, Hollywood Studios technically doesn't open until 9. Well, that's what it's posted, but they always let it in super early, hence rope drop. This is why we rope drop. Here's your first sign. Everyone's running out from Tower. It's not open yet. Head on right on over to Rock and Roller Coaster. Always be aware. Always be aware. Hopefully Tower will be open after. This happened to us last rope drop as well. Rock and Roller Coaster, walk on, 5-minute wait. I swear Tower of Terror never opens on time. It never opens on time. Every rope drop I've been here, it's always delayed start, every day. That was our wake-up call. Let's go see if Tower has opened magically. I think this is really important to know. Tower of Terror, obviously every time I have rope drop, it has had some issues opening up on time. Do not, and I repeat, do not wait in over here for Hollywood Tower of Terror to open on up. We're gonna go on other rides, and that's exactly what you should do as well. Keep an eye on it because you don't wanna be wasting your precious rope drop time waiting for a ride that has not opened and you do not know when it will open. Kind of a bummer, but we cannot control that. Onward with the show. I also did get a Rise of the Resistance boarding group for the second day in a row. I'm boarding group 21, so once 9 o'clock hits, we'll be able to see when we can go and a ride arrive at Rise of Resistance. You can always check to see what they're boarding, but they usually typically don't board until 9 if all systems are a go, unlike Tower Terror back there. Rest in peace to that. The Easter crowds are still here, so I am expecting some crowds to be forming very, very shortly. Look at all the flood coming on in. Let's beat them real quick. Next stop, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Still should be a walk-on. There's no need for it not to be. 8:26 in the morning, we're cooking. If I wanted to be uber efficient, I probably should have gone to Toy Story Slinky Dog first, because that's where everyone theoretically actually is going at the moment. But Mickey's, I love it too much, and I really don't want to wait too long at Slinky's right now. As we're gonna see a little bit later, the line is gonna be all over there, probably an hour. At a lot of your guys' requests, we will be not rope dropping at the end of the month, but we're gonna be coming in super late to the parks to see and compare to what's better, rope drop or showing up very late at night. I love this ride so much. We're underwater now. To the next we go. Ya-da-dee-dee-da. We are on to the next ride. Let's go. More and more are piling on in, and that means the wait times are going on up. Mickey's line is way longer than we saw this morning. I think it says a 55-minute. Always cut that in half, so I think it's about a 35, but you know, we had to walk on. I'm very, very tempted to go see if Tower Terror is open right now, but I don't think they are, so we're gonna head this way. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys one of my little secrets. Let's call it my secret sight line. Come to right here, right by Keystone Clothers, and you can actually see down Sunset Boulevard, and you'll be able to see if people are actually headed onto Tower Terror or not. It looks like it is not open. People are turning to Rock and Roller Coaster. Let's keep going in. I love showing you these little tricks, so I'm hoping you're enjoying becoming a park expert and not wasting your rope drop time. That's what's very, very important. Star Tours is a walk-on. Do I suggest rope dropping Star Tours? Meh, not really. If I wanted to get like the big rides in, I'd probably go to Slinky right after Mickey's. But we're gonna on Star Tours. It doesn't actually have a wait time posted right now. Hello, are you guys open? I really wonder if anyone gets this confused for like Rise of Resistance or Millennium Falcon. Do they? They get it? They get really? Oh man. Please don't get this confused for Millennium Falcon or Rise of Resistance. It's kind of confusing though, honestly, if you think about it. If you don't know Hollywood Studios.
You can all fly easy, knowing that I am you.
When the automatic doors have opened, please proceed directly across the ramp.
And right as we've gotten on Star Tours here, they just started boarding for Rise of Resistance. We actually might be getting off this, and our boarding group is up next. We're literally one of the first boarding groups. Oh, yes!
Got to fix those engines immediately.
Holy cow.
What are you looking at? Go away.
All right, now here's the game plan. Always have a game plan when you rope drop, and always be willing to change them as well. We are 1 minute away from the wait times dropping. They always drop at 9 o'clock, park open. And we're gonna be walking over to Tower Terror because I'm thinking it should be open by now. We'll be able to find out in 1 minute if it actually is open. But our boarding group is about 35 minutes away. We're boarding group 21. They're boarding 1 through 14 right now. But I'm just walking over to Tower, making being efficient here because I'm taking a bet that they're already open right now and we won't have to wait as long. Remember about just 30 minutes ago, we had this whole street to ourselves. Everyone's here. We did successfully beat them today. I did see through my little secretive line of sight that tower was open. However, I think it's gonna be a pretty long wait. It's posted a 60-minute wait. Let's go see if they're lying to us. Let me go see where that line is. If the line is going where we are going, it is not going to be a short wait or a walk-on. I wouldn't say this is a 60-minute wait. I'd put it more at a 40, but I do know once it always is using the Phantasmic queue, it's not going to be what we're here for. We're here for rope drop and to walk on those rides, but again, the Easter crowds are here, so kind of just stinks it wasn't open for us. We would have been able to get it done right in the morning. However, now that the crowds are already here at 9:05 in the morning, we missed our opportunity for a walk-on. Nothing we could really control, but that is, just looking at that line, that's at least a 40-minute wait. We don't have time for that because our boarding group's gonna be coming on up very shortly for Rise of the Resistance. Excited that I got it 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. Have a look at Rock and Roller Coaster's line right now at the moment. This is what you would be waiting on if you did not rope drop, if you did not try to beat the crowds. This is where you would be standing. We successfully definitely did rope drop this morning because we did beat this line. We would have beaten Tower Terror's line if it had been open, but we did get on a lot. However, it is time for a Rise of Resistance boarding group already at 9:20 in the morning. It's kind of been a perfect day. It's been a perfect morning for rope drop. No complaints at all. Let's head on over there. As we are now headed to the one and only Rise of the Resistance, let me tell you how I actually got a boarding pass and just let you know you have an hour to show up in your window. So this is the trick that I did. First of all, I was on this home screen and I had the seconds clock and I clicked it at 6:59:99, so it only had 1 second to click on over. So I clicked it join then, and then I was able to join because I think the time it was loading, it was already time to join, and then join again, and I was there. I really think the secret is to be on the home page for the Rise of Resistance boarding group and then click join. Don't go to the virtual queue and keep refreshing. Literally click join. I think that's the key. And also do the seconds. Click 1 second before it switches to 7. 2 days in a row. I've never done this. If you're wondering why we're back here in Hollywood Studios, back-to-back days, all the park passes are literally all booked, so this is the first one that popped up, and I didn't want to risk not being able to come in the park today because we are starting the rope drop series. We'll have another one tomorrow. Don't really know what park I'm going to. I think I actually might be going to Magic. What day is it today? I don't actually know. I honestly have no idea.
Let's go. Same color. Same color.
Your color assignment. Green will stand on green. Yellow to yellow.
Warships, launch! I am Lieutenant Beck. Back from those doors.
Attention, Resistance sympathizers. This ship is now under the direct command of the First Order.
Oh boy. Good morning. They don't seem too friendly here in the First Order. Oh man. I'm actually as tall as them. Haha. Don't worry, I think help is on the way. I think we'll be fine.
For you now.
There's no help for us apparently.
Let's go. Inside the cell, the same exact color circle will be there for you. You will stand on the same one and remain on that same color unless directed otherwise by another lieutenant.
Oh boy!
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer.
It's a prisoner transfer! We're in this together!
Spot you.
Woo!
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, this goes to the prisoners.
Oh man! Oh no, they're gonna shoot at us! Oh man! You're ruining your own ship! Oh no, Pallo! Oh, there he is! everybody. Never gets old. If you have any questions regarding a boarding group pass, comment down below because I did get it today, and if I didn't explain it well, I'll answer your guys' questions down below. And I am going to leave you with that, everybody. I think this was a successful rope drop. The only thing that would make it a little bit better if we did get on tower and if we would have been able to get on over to Slinky. The lines are a little bit long at the moment. I saw about 80 minutes, 40, and a 60, but I always say cut those in half, and those are kind of like the real wait times, but you never really know with, you know, parks. They're always up in the air on the wait times. I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys don't, go ahead and follow my Instagram real quick because I'm going to be actually, I think, getting something to eat. And I usually post stuff on Instagram that I don't post here on the vlog. So if you want to stay connected with me, go over to Instagram. We finished up at 10:09 in the morning. We could go wait on some more rides, but the whole idea of rope drop is to get as much as possible before all the crowds get on in. Just wanted to shout out Jess Ray. Thank you so much for being on my Patreon and supporting me in that way. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't really know where I'm going quite yet because the reservations are just booked like crazy. So we'll have to see. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you like always. Peace out.
Jump around. Jump around.